Sibling rivalry always makes for healthy discussion. Who's the better driver, Kelvin or Sheldon van der Linde? Is Marc Marquez a better rider than brother Alex? Exact same DNA, all champions in their own right. In the world of upmarket SUVs, there's some pretty fierce sibling rivalry going on in the VW family. All-round good guy, the Touareg has always been outshone in the status stakes when compared to the Q7 and the Porsche Cayenne. But with some styling improvements and all-round enhancements from a safety and comfort perspective, VW is pretty confident that the Touareg is going to give its siblings something to think about. The interior of the Touareg has also been given a mild refresh. What you will notice, a lot of aluminium detailing around all their switchgear, all their buttons. Looks really nice. They've also gone with white illumination in the car, so I think they're trying to push this whole upmarket, sophisticated feel. Obviously the whole variety of color trim options, detailing. Obviously we in the pretty basic stock standard one in terms of the wood detailing. Not my favorite, but you do have options there, as you do with all luxury SUVs. Very, very comfortable seats. The layout is very, very simple. Upmarket is what they're targeting, and I think they've done it. And it's more of the same in the rear of the Touareg. What is impressive with the wheelbase of just short of 3 meters, it does give you a lot of leg room, a lot of head height as well, so you really are going to be comfortable in the back of your luxury SUV. And luxury it is. Standard features, obviously, that you're going to find in all of these types of cars. Rear seats that can come forward, can adjust as well, so you get yourself into a comfortable position. Privacy screen is there, so if you are a politician or a baby, you're catered for. Little things that I enjoy is having multi-zone air conditioning system as well, so you can adjust your temperature. Very nice touch. We've got a 2-prong plug in the back as well, so you can charge your phone. Very, very comfortable, nicely laid out, simple. And at just under 5 meters in length, that means you're going to have a lot of boot space, and you do. It's cavernous, 580 liters with the seat up. Very convenient little flick buttons, get the seats dropping forward. That gives you 1,643 liters. Your Touareg could also be a hearse. What is cool, if you go for the adaptive air suspension as an optional extra, you can then also lower the rear when you are loading the shopping bags or that coffin. To maximise on the space in the rear of the Touareg, they've gone with a space saver tyre, which no problem in Europe. In South Africa can be problematic. The nice thing though is VW does offer you the option of having a full spare, and that obviously changes the layout in the rear slightly. I love driving, and behind the wheel of the Touareg, I'm loving it even more. What a fantastic car just to hit the open road and go and discover, go and see the world. It reminds me of that old ad they used to have with Arno Carsten's Galaxy of Blues, with that father and son. It really is an impressive vehicle. They've reworked the suspension, more comfortable, more compliant over the bumps. Obviously we've got the optional extra, the air suspension, which was always there on the previous model too. And that does make a big difference. Gives you impressive ground clearance if you do want to go bundu bashing. It really soaks up the bumps when you're riding on the roads. Now, we've been on the Route 62, which is great road, lots of twisties, but also pretty bumpy. And the car has been so smooth, so comfortable, really a fantastic drive. The engines are unchanged in the new Touareg, and why should they? They are so flippin' impressive. 3.6 V6 petrol, and of course the 2 diesels, the 3-litre diesel, and then the one that we in the big boy, the 4.2. 250 kilowatts, 800 Newton meters. It is plenty. And you are going to need some push because it's a heavy vehicle, just over 2 tons. But that shove is really impressive, very, very smooth. The diesel is so refined. And that is something that VW has been leading the pack with, I suppose, is their engine technology. Really fuel efficient as well. They're claiming 9.1 on a combined cycle, which is pretty impressive. It's so funny, I've been babbling on here and I haven't even mentioned the gearbox. That's a good thing because you actually don't even know that gears are being shifted. 8-speed transmission, obviously you can flip it and put it into sport mode. We've just left it in normal mode and just been cruising along, and it's so well suited to the engine, and the delivery is very, very sweet. The 4Motion 4-wheel drive system comes with a Torsen differential, so obviously drive is being sent to the wheel that needs it most. Tricky conditions today, lots of wet roads out there. You really do feel safe behind the wheel of your Touareg, and it's not just that 4-wheel drive system. you can sit and pick every type of safety feature that you want. They've reworked the adaptive cruise control. There's lane departure assist. It's all very easy to set up, whether you want to turn them on or off to assist you either through the steering displays or your multifunction infotainment system. What I do like though is that Touareg for me has always been that rugged vehicle that you can take places, and they've really added to that option with the 3-litre TDI. What you can do is get the Escape version, which then replaces that torsion differential with a center diff lock. So you actually have that and you have low range. So that's really going to be taking your Touareg to all those special places. You know that saying, a man's man? That's how I would define the Touareg. It's not posh, it's not in your face, it's just really good, super dependable, a lacquer oak that you want to hang out with. Sure, if you want to appeal to those looking for status, funky colors, great new wheels, that's probably going to tick those boxes. But I still like the fact that it's an off-roader, and having the Escape option on the 3-litre TDI really gives it even more rugged appeal. Good job, VW.